You are going to love this video, so be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel so we can let you know when new videos are published.
Hi and welcome. This video is about what to do when you get a YouTube strike. It is not what you think, it is not what you are told, and it is important that you know what I am about to share, so stay with me. Mr. P has several YouTube channels and has received at least a dozen strikes over the years. All but one of those strikes have been bogus, but most of these strikes have come from scammers, which can have serious, dire, and financially devastating consequences. When one of Mr. P's channels gets a strike, his instinct is to remove the strike and get his video back online, and you will probably feel the same way. And you are probably going to make the same mistake that Mr. P has made and that we all have made, which is to contact the claimant and politely ask them to remove their claim. We may be stepping into a spider's den. Before I continue, the following is based on Mr. P's experiences and opinion. It is for informational purposes only. It is not meant as legal advice. So, in Mr. P's opinion, do not do that, do not contact the claimant. Based on Mr. P's experience, only one claim was legit. This means that over 90% of the claims were bogus. And if you are feeling like he felt, you want to immediately let it be known that this is a bogus claim. This video is to let you know that is wrong. YouTube tells us to contact the claimant, and even the gurus are telling us to do this. Mr. P respectfully disagrees. In fact, he totally disagrees. Let's think about this for a moment. If the claim is bogus, then it is probably coming from a scammer. Yes, it could be an accident, it could be legit, but, I repeat, it is probably coming from a scammer. The following is important to you and your channel. If your strike is the result of a scammer, you may not be aware of what a scammer can do to you, and all he or she needs is your phone number. Allow me to briefly share some of the things that a scammer can do with your phone number. Scam calls. Annoying, and possibly financially harmful, scam calls can be blocked, but this is only the beginning. Financial accounts. Your cell number is usually linked to bank accounts, social security benefits, and more. Scam texts. Phishing using your number. Rerouting your number. SIM swapping and port-out scams. AI voice scams. Mine your private data. Send malware. Spoof your phone. My point is that if this strike is a scam, you want to protect yourself. That is the most important thing. You want to look before you leap. Next, I am going to be using real proof of real scams to demonstrate how this works and how it can help you. At this point, however, before we get further into scams, I want to show you a way to help validate whether there is a chance that the claim is legit. Go to the US Copyright Records https://publicrecords.copyright.government. Search for the copyright of the content in question. In this example, Scarlet Street is a movie that is in the public domain. When something is in the public domain, no permission or license is needed for you to use the content. The Visual Ventures claims authorship and therefore the rights, in other words, the copyright to this movie. If that were a legit claim, it should show up. It does not. This does not guarantee that their claim is not legit, but since their claim is not showing up, it is looking more like this claim is a scam. This means that we need to be careful. Next, let's get back to how to find out if this claim is from an actual scammer. What you see are two contact emails. The two most recent claims. YouTube will provide you with the email address of the claimant. The idea is to contact the claimant. Do not contact the claimant, instead, copy the URL. The URL is that part of the email address that follows the @ sign. Next, go to Whois. Type Whois in your search box. Whois will show us who owns this domain. Specifically, as you see, the address and phone number will show up. Often the address does not match the address shown on the website, which may not be a big deal. RIAA, for example, has different addresses, but both are in Arizona. However, the Visual Ventures have a UK address on the website and a US registrar. A search of the address will usually reveal scam complaints if this is a scam. A search of the phone number will almost always reveal scam complaints. There is more to this than I am sharing, such as an official-looking court order, but the sitting judge on the order retired in 2010 and passed away in 2018, and the law firm does not exist. And how do I know this? Since it is quite evident that I am being scammed, I do not trust anything about the scammer. Therefore, I research everything. Research everything and you will probably be amazed at what you find. Remember that the scammer wants your phone number. Scammers are going to do whatever they can to get it, and an emotional path such as you're getting angry is exactly what they want. At some point, you will be given a phone number. Do not call. The phone number is a trap. If you were to call, you will probably get an endless loop or a bad connection, but the scammer now has your number. And any or all of the 10 consequences that I mentioned can happen. Now what? I am sorry to say that YouTube is not going to be sympathetic. Their policy seems to be to sweep this stuff under the rug, and you cannot blame them. Unfortunately, their policy is to sweep the YouTube creator under the rug as well. I believe the treatment of their creators is looked upon as abuse in most states, and therefore, it will change. But until it does, share whatever you have found that indicates that this is a scam with YouTube and that you do not want them to share any information or data. Since it seems that almost every claim is a scam, perhaps your handling a bogus claim in this manner will hasten a change in how YouTube treats their creators, but more importantly, you have not divulged your phone number. That is all it takes, is for you to call the scammer's phone number. I hope that you never get a strike, but if you do, it is probably bogus, and it is probably from a scammer, so I hope what you have seen in this video will help you.
If you are finding value in this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and consider joining the channel so that we can let you know when new videos are uploaded. Thank you for watching, and much success!